Hello and a very good evening to you. Yes, we've got a brand new one-day special, and it is a special event, this, John Lockwood.
It is rather, yes.
It is. Shall we tell everybody why?
Yes, well, this is John Next Door, the brand, has been going now for over 2 years, and we've never done a sale.
Do you know, I didn't realise that until you said today, and then I thought, actually, I can never remember one.
We've never done a sale. I like to think, as a crafter, there's nothing that annoys me more, and I'm going to be honest, than buying something in January to find that it's half price in March.
Correct, yes, I think that books a lot of
It really
people.
does. So we've always said, with the John Next Door brand, that you will always be guaranteed to get a year before we will actually reduce things.
Ah.
So that when you buy it, you know that you've got a year before your friend will come, I got that die you got yesterday, but I got it for half price.
I get it.
So this is the first opportunity we've got, because this allows us to clear out and sort of do a sort of massive half price sale and more at the other end of the counter.
Ready for new products, maybe?
Ready for new products for next year.
Can't wait.
So yeah, we've got quite a selection of some of my, and this is the thing, you'll know this yourself from designing your own products.
Yeah.
There's some bits in here that are my absolute favourites.
There is some fantastic bargains here, I can tell you. I think this is going to be very, very busy. In fact, I'm going to say shop ahead on the website, because honestly, we've got some amazing prices, and I think a lot of it's going to clear very, very quickly. Now, the one-day special itself, already busy, and I'm not surprised. When the stock's gone, we can't get it back, because this is a clear out, because this is sale, we cannot get more stock. Look at this, almost half price, £19 saving. Just £19.97 is going to get you the card blank die collection. You've got the teardrop, you've got the large teardrop, the small scallop, and the large scallop as well. Now, the nice thing about these, John, is I can see, looking at these, it's an A4 sheet.
Yep.
You haven't got the waste, you're going to have that scalloped edge or that fancy edge. But the best thing about this is, when we buy these pre-cut, you usually see them in white or cream, don't you?
You do, yeah.
You don't really see the coloured ones.
I did a workshop a couple of days ago, and I needed craft card blanks.
Yeah.
And I needed them for a workshop the next morning. I couldn't find them anywhere. Eventually I did, and the price nearly pushed me off my chair, to be quite honest, because I think for 50, I think it was a 5x5 size I found.
Okay.
They wanted £20.
Really?
Yeah. For 50 craft card envelopes. And what I wanted to do with these, as you said, these are the biggest card blanks you can physically make, certainly on the large ones and the square, with an A4 piece of card. So
wonderful. The
teardrop one here, if you take a piece of A4 card and you fold it in half to make yourself a card blank, you'll get a 5 3/4 inch. Yeah. This, from that edge to that point, is 5 3/4 inches.
So you can't get any bigger.
You physically cannot get bigger. The same with the teardrop. If we look, that is an A5 card.
Yeah.
Now, how much is an A5 card blank?
Exactly. And as I said, usually with the packs, you're looking at the white, the black, maybe the black in there, the cream, but you can choose your own colour cardstock here, whatever cardstock you've got. If you're wanting to theme something, maybe to a wedding, you can pick out that piece of card just as you need it.
Yep.
We are busy on these already, John. 20% of the stock already gone. We can't get any more. No. Honestly, we're not going to be saying we're coming back with dispatch delivery. When it's gone, it's gone. These are absolutely flying. You need to be quick. 330163. Shall we just show very quickly the other blanks again, John, here?
So
because
this is your large scallop. And I love this shape. I don't know what it is about it.
Yeah.
It doesn't need anything else on it. You could even just put a sentiment on that. You could put the details there for you, but again, it's done easy.
Yeah.
So that's your large scallop.
Lovely.
This is your small scallop. And again, so what I've done is I've scaled it down. I've not just made it smaller, I scaled the whole scallops down. So you've got a nice, and I don't know what, again, it's a lovely card blank.
It really is. And the other thing I'm thinking as well, John, is here, I mean, we've just held that up. Landscape. Yeah. We've got the portrait, but if you want to make your easel cards as well, you're going to do that with the fancy edge, because if you cut out there, of course, you're going to see the fancy edge when you mount onto the back where you've folded it. Yeah. So we're talking lots of different style cards as well.
There's so much you can do with these. I mean, this is the teardrop, and the reason it's called a teardrop, I'm going to hold it there, and I'll hold it that way because it makes it a bit easy for Andy.
Okay.
It's actually two different sizes, so your square and your large. The reason it's a teardrop is that shape is half a teardrop.
Yes, yeah.
So that's actually how I've drawn it, and I've got to be honest, it took hours. You know, it's sat on a computer. I'm not, you know, I didn't sit there sketching it. You know, I wanted it right. It took absolute hours, but I think there's so much detail you can do with these.
Oh, wow. Well, I can tell you almost a third of the stock has already gone. This is the one-day special. It is absolutely flying. Don't miss out. When it's gone, it's gone. I'm holding this one up because, of course, you're not just going to have your blanks. When you've cut them, you want to decorate them. This is just an idea, obviously, but how effective is that beautiful edge there? It just adds to the finishing touch.
And
look at this.
And this one is a DL card, but it's made with the card blank. You see the top and bottom has the pattern on it. All I've done is chop a section off.
That is very effective.
So I don't have to buy DL card blanks.
Of course.
Because that is virtually the size that we do.
And again, if you want that landscape way, it works both ways. Beautiful. You decide how you're going to decorate these. We're talking about the card blanks here. They're absolutely wonderful. You are very busy of them, 330163, but we've got lots more to show you as well. Oh, now then, perhaps you've made your Christmas cards. Perhaps you're still doing them. But maybe you're just thinking forward for next year and you're saving the money. Look at this, a saving of £26. These are less than half price. Just £21.96 is going to get you this whole set. You've got the dies here, you've got the Nordic Noel, you've got the snowflake, you've got the lattice panel and edge as well. And we have got some boards to show you, as well as lots of finished samples, which are just amazing. So I think the other thing I've got to say, John, I'm just going to turn this around. I love the fact that you put inspiration on the packaging as well. You know, so you've got a nice image on the front, but then there is inspiration on the back. But we have got lots of samples. This is another one that's very, very busy. I think we're going to be across the board. We'll have a look at some samples. We've got the boards as well, John. Do you want to show us some of your favourite bits here?
I mean, this is sort of, I could keep going on these for absolute hours, to be honest with you, because this lattice, this is one of my favourite Christmas dies I ever designed. I love a lattice, and having a snowflake lattice, I've got to say thank you. This was a Martine Smith card, but I love this. This is just done with some glitter in the background, but exactly the same look, just changing the flower.
That is beautiful.
Or if we put gold behind it, if we get it the right way up, it's better. But that's just a piece of gold behind it, or the actual card that's on the packaging.
Oh, that is
And that's
lovely.
Bringing in the snowflake.
And you can snip those snowflakes out if you want and overlay them as well.
Well, they actually work. I will try and show this in a demo. I'll probably try and show it in the first demo. You can actually, for once I've actually arranged things. I've got samples actually arranged in boxes. There we go, perfect. It's not symmetrical. So when you rotate it by 90 degrees, you get a double snowflake. So you see the white and the gold? And again, you can cut sections out of it, snip the snowflakes out and use them separately. You know, pop a bit of glitter card behind it. Absolutely.
I was just going to pull that one out. It's the colour that's attracted me. But look at the design of the die there. That just works so beautifully.
I just love that. And of course, what Leslie's done here, she's extended it.
Yeah, gorgeous.
But if you want to, of course, we've got the single panel of it, so that you can do a single panel down. I've got to start getting these the right way up, haven't I?
And John, you're just showing that one die at the moment.
Yeah.
We've got another 3 dies in this set.
Yeah,
this is just from one of the packs.
This is the second die, which is the strip, which is the middle one here.
Right, okay.
So you can use the strip on its own. But you've got the, as I say, I love the Noel. I really do. I mean, they're just cut very simply.
That is beautiful.
But again, really useful if you've got someone in your family called Leon. You know, you can use it as that as well. Or Noel. Yeah, or Leo.
Leo, there's another one.
Or, I'm trying to think. No. I can't think of any others, but I'm sure
if anybody can
if you
see
can, email
name,
in.
let us know.
Yeah, but there's just so much. I mean, the corners. There was so much you could do with this.
That is so pretty.
And just using the bits that have fallen out. I really do. I've got a thing for this set. I really have.
This board is from one of our packs as well, isn't it?
This is from the corner at the edges, and it shows you just by cutting the edges. That's just cut 1 and 2. You're getting 4 almost different looks, because the negative and the positive are both designed to be attractive.
Absolutely
I've actually got a card here that's totally made up just of those corners.
Oh, wow.
So that's just cutting them in blue
clever,
and then in white
actually.
and overlaying them. That's
very,
it.
very effective. Well, you can see banner at the bottom of the screen. We're very, very busy. Phone lines are very busy. You can be shopping ahead on the website. Quickest and easiest way. The one-day special is absolutely flying out. The ones we've just looked at are also extremely busy as well. 272035 if you want to go for the ones that you're looking at right at the moment. Those beautiful snowflakes and the Noel there. Even if you've made your cards and your projects for this year, these are timeless. These certainly are at that price, less than half price. You don't want to miss out. But we do have more. We have more. Now, it's not all about Christmas either. We've got some Gerbera dies for you. Already busy? John, they're shopping ahead because
Right.
already a quarter of the stock is gone.
Well, this was my first collection. This was
Was
my
it?
first sort of themed collection, or some of
wow.
my first collection, the Gerbera die. So I know that a lot of people won't have seen it,
Yeah.
because this is again from 2018.
Yeah.
So you know, again, if you bought it originally, you've had a full year.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really important on that. But what you've got here is I've tied together the collection works together. And what I mean is, if I turn around this one, so this is your Gerbera wreath. You've got all those little Gerbera daisies making the wreath up, yeah?
Beautiful.
And you've got the sentiment in the middle, special friend, yeah? But you've got there 4 plain circles.
You have.
In this one, which is the Gerbera pop-out, what that does, that doesn't cut the flowers out, that just pops the petals out.
Oh, I see.
But the circles from this will mat and layer the circles from, so the circles here will mat and layer the circles here.
Oh, amazing.
So
and
you
again,
can use both
absolutely
sets
timeless,
together.
aren't they,
Yeah.
these?
You could use it all the time. You've got then the Gerbera corner,
That's nice.
which gives you you've got the square die,
Yeah.
you've got the corner piece, but then that corner piece just cuts out that pattern.
Oh, beautiful. What about a box lid? That
yeah,
would look amazing.
you really could. And then you've got the pop-out panel, so there's a panel that pops out the Gerberas with the petals popping out.
Beautiful.
Then finally you've got the little rectangular background frame, but again I've added in there a little stitch dot square as well.
Attention to detail, absolutely. Now then, we have got boards and we've got plenty of samples here as well. I'm just going to pick up randomly here, John, because you are getting the whole collection there for £29.95. £31 saving, so again less than half price here. You decide how you embellish them, whether you're using your foam flowers, whether you're using your die cuts, whether you're just putting a sentiment on there. Do you know, it is endless, but just look at those beautiful Gerberas there with the pop-outs. Isn't that effective?
Yeah, you see this one you're using, it just cut into the card into a square. So you kind of see that it's a circle, it cuts the centre, but it carries on to the edge.
It certainly
Whereas
does.
if I slide that one in, sorry,
Oh, John.
that's cutting it out with the matching dies and just reversing the colours.
Isn't that effective?
But look, because of this has obviously been stored, these petals aren't popped out anymore. But even
but
with
you
them
can
not
just lift
popped,
them.
it stays, it looks
It is
interesting.
beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Another one with the pop out there as well. Do you know, again, your different shaped cards. Oh, these team with the one day special with those blanks as
Yes,
well.
and
with the
they will
fancy
fit it
edges.
because they were all designed together.
Oh, how pretty is that? Look at this. Isn't that gorgeous?
Very simple. Using the circles in the sets, so you're not needing anything else. Yes, I've added some dragonflies on and some mats and layers, but you don't need anything else. That central part is all
That
included.
works anyway, doesn't it? Doesn't matter
Yeah.
which way I hold it.
And
Beautiful.
I'm going to
absolutely
slide this
beautiful.
one in, but if you can see this one there, yeah, get it in the right way. This is all made
wow.
just using the corner die. So that's the sort of pattern we can get just using the corner, cut 4 times, and then I've cut.
That's clever.
I've only cut it 4 times, but I've used the circles from this set
Yeah.
and the circles from this set to cut out that panel and mat and layer it.
I really like that, John. And do you know the other thing that's hit me about that is as well, although we've got flowers in there, it's not screaming flowers at you. I think that could be quite masculine,
It
that
could.
card.
Well, there's one here that I've done
Oh, I
very
like
quickly,
that.
but that could be a men's card.
Oh, that is really nice.
But that's flowers. People go, oh, I don't send flowers to men. Why not? It's done in craft card. That looks really masculine to me.
Definitely. And even using your mixed media as well. So this one here, a little bit of hessian behind there. So think about using your dies in other ways. It doesn't have to be just your cardstock. It can be whatever you want it to be layered onto there. So that works beautifully. Absolutely fantastic. Flying again, £29.95. Look at that saving, £31. Item number 966782. But we do have more. We do have more. I don't think I can choose a favourite here, John. I think if I was at home, I would be piling it all into my baskets as well, because these prices are just incredible.
They are, yeah.
This is very pretty.
That's
the first time I've seen that price.
This was
oh
my second collection. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Right, okay. Yeah, I should have checked the pile a bit easier on that one. Yeah, I loved this set. This is the B-bar, this is the bits I've got left from it. So you've got the ovals, and just to show you, because they weren't, again, to size with my packaging. So you're getting, I still don't know, I said this every time, I don't know why I called these ovals, because they are semicircles, but I called them ovals, and you get the frame. But they just work together so, so well.
They do. I'm waiting until you see the board and some samples as well. If you're not seeing finished samples there, this is the cutouts on the board. How effective is this for the top of a box? You know, cutting into your panels again here. Again, if it's a box lid or the front of a card with a colour underneath there, I do agree, semicircles, but we're calling them ovals, it doesn't matter. As long as you're getting something that's usable and at a great price, and you certainly are, that's all that matters. 20% of the stock gone on this one. I'm not surprised. You've noticed the price by now, I'm sure, because it took me by surprise because I didn't know before it came on screen. $11.48. That is all you need to pay for these two sets. You're getting 10 dies in total. Let's have a look at some more samples, John.
And this is one of my favourites. This is actually made using the small background because it was designed to click back into repeat, and the ovals.
Oh, how clever. So you can elongate, repeat that with the smaller frame die.
You can repeat it. You can cut it together to give yourself a square frame.
That is very pretty.
Or you can stack 3 together. Or there is one of my, actually that's a good one of elongated. If you don't mind, while I find,
look at this.
I can find my absolute
And again,
favourite.
that would work either way up, portrait, landscape. It's because it's not square. I don't know which way I prefer that. It doesn't matter, does it? It works both ways.
I think actually, I kind of like it that way as a buckle.
Yeah. That is beautiful.
But that's all made just using that one panel die.
Amazing.
And some leaves. There's nothing else in that.
Wow.
And again, this one is my favourite of these. I just absolutely love how this came out. Just cut it, put it on vellum, shade it lightly, and then 4 of them repeated.
Do you know, I didn't see the finished samples before, and I keep spotting things, and I'm thinking, I need to pull that. This one's just caught my eye. Isn't that stunning? That is just beautiful.
And that's actually the first card I made when I got my sample set through.
Really?
Yeah, because this is the time before we were putting inspiration. This is, unfortunately, before I learned about getting rid of plastic, and we went for the paper packaging.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we weren't using the images. That would have been the image that would have been on it.
Quarter of the stock has gone now. You know, whether you're going with simple small cards, let me just turn that round because you've got the frame on the back there as well. You know, whether you're going for your gift boxes, your tags, anything, these are going to come in so useful for you, and the fact that you can elongate that frame is just incredible. 591324 is the item number for this particular bundle. $11.48 is the price. Below half price again. Just look at the savings. Now then, what have we got here, John? Did you finish unpacking?
No, we did. Well, we did, because I thought this is the best way to give people an idea. About 4 weeks ago, I went down to Crafts 2 to sort out the sale and sort out lots of things and everything.
Okay.
And we've sort out stuff coming in for next year and everything else.
Yeah.
And while we were there, we kept going around, Jane and I, and going, oh yeah, we've got a few of those and we've got a few of those. So what we did was we put together loads of bags of inspiration, as we'd call them. And what we've done is that in here, so we really are, we need the space.
Yeah.
It's quite simple.
Yeah.
We've got so much coming in, you know, new things coming in, things that will match with things like the Mica Magic we had earlier. And there's all sorts of exciting products coming. We need the space, so we started putting together, I mean, one of my favourites was this one.
Oh, wow. Well, just before you go any further, John, I'm just going to say, if you look at the screen at the moment, this is just one example of what we've got on to offer here for you. Look at the saving, £90. It's not a mistake, £90 saving. 9.99 is going to get you a whole selection. There's lots to choose from. You have been shopping ahead on the website. This is, as I say, just one example, so do have a look. John, I'm going to let you carry on, and I know what you're going to say, and I can back you up totally with what we're going to say here.
Because we talked about this.
We did.
And when I went down to the warehouse, we spoke about doing this.
Yeah.
And this is today, I've got to be honest, when I got here, this was the first time I'd actually seen the contents inside one of them.
Okay.
And what they did, they went round and they put together the number of them that they were, and then they were picked out at random.
Okay.
So I haven't got a set one.
Yeah.
You know, I haven't got one that I've gone myself, so I'll use that, no. But I went through this, and this is, I think it's 10 die sets, isn't it? Yeah. So you're getting 10 die sets in here. So that is a Marianne craftable.
Wonderful.
That's a Marianne, and we were saying, I've got, from this range, I've not got this one, but I've got the same from this range, the heart one, the blue with the doves in it.
Yes, I've got the same one.
I paid €22 for that when I lived in Spain. So that one, there's a Marianne corner.
Beautiful.
There's another Marianne, 3 flowers. There's a crafts tube. That frame is gorgeous.
That is, I can tell, I can see the effect you're going to get from that. Beautiful.
This is cottage cuts from America.
Yeah.
So again, solid die. Another cottage cuts. Another Cheery Lynn. This is a crafts too, and then another Cheery Lynn from America. So it's a mix of die sets, but there's 10 die sets.
All great brand names, I've got
all
to say
brand names,
that.
all crafts too, Cheery Lynn, cottage cuts, Marianne, crafts too, all really good brands.
Well, we were talking about it beforehand because obviously I've had a shop, you know, I've stocked these brands myself, so I know the original price of these, and it is genuine. So that £90 saving is a genuine original price. It's not inflated. You can get these bundles for just £9.99. So details on the screen. If you want the dies that we've just shown you, they will be assorted. We can't guarantee you're going to get exactly the same one, but you're going to get an absolute bargain. 707-469, and as I say, brand names that we know and love. So huge savings over on the website. So if you pop over there, I know you've been over there, the phone lines have been busy as well. Absolutely everything is flying. I knew it would do. We've got gems, we've got stickers, we've got some of those punches. Wow. The dies there, stamps there, even stickers. Look, we're talking names here. Ranger Distress Stickles, a mixed bag of 10 colours for £9.99. Those punches that you can see there, I know what I would pay for those when I was stocking my shop. Again, that is a genuine price, original price, and now just £9.99. Wow, busy.
Yeah, I mean, we actually said those, I know with those punches, they are so big. I mean, they're called usually giga punches.
Yes.
But they were, I mean, that price is probably a little bit conservative.
Yeah.
Because I've seen them at 20 quid.
I've seen them at 20.
Yeah.
I certainly have for that size. Now, I can just give you an update on the one-day special because already 2/3 of the stock has gone. We cannot get any more. When it's gone, it's gone. Do take advantage. Look at this saving here. Again, it's £19 saving. You are getting 4 die sets here. You're getting the dies. I'm going to pick up some of the samples again just so you can see the different shapes. Using an A4 piece of card, you've got the various different edges here. I'm just going to turn that landscape so you can see, so we can get that on the camera a little bit better. If you want to go for the square cards, you can do. You can cut them down, of course. This is just one of them. We've got the larger scalloped edge and the smaller scalloped edge in here as well. You choose the colour of cardstock that you want to cut. You've got the die. You can cut whatever style of card or whatever colour card that you want. And finished samples. Obviously, it's entirely up to you what you put on the front there, but just look how effective those edges are. And again, whether it's portrait or landscape, beautiful. Very, very busy. 330163. Mention the stickles. I can tell you already almost half of the stock has gone. Take advantage. £9.99 for 10. For 10. Colours will vary, but being Ranger and being the Distress Stickles, they're going to match the inks that you've got. It doesn't matter because they're all beautiful.
They are Tim Holtz Distress Stickles.
Yeah.
They are Ranger brand, and they are the colours that we've got in Distress ink. So this one is antique linen. This is the bag that I picked up from the show. Yeah. So again, I've not gone through the warehouse and gone, well, I like that. No. I got a bag that came here, and I just picked a random one. I mean, that's your worn lipstick. That one is your frayed burlap. You know, this is all the colours that we know. Faded jeans, one of my favourites when I was using them. Broken china.
Fabulous.
Yeah, these are the colours.
Yeah.
They will match with that.
You'll recognise the names if
Yeah.
you collect the inks. And people that do collect the inks probably have got most colours now. So, you know, whatever you get, you're going to use it. But the chances are you're going to have at least some that match the inks that you've already got. Very busy. 3/4 of the stock has gone on those stickles already. Again, when it's gone, it's gone. £9.99, 961 660.
Right, so I thought I'd better cut a card blank, and I wanted to show you, I'm going to use the teardrop card because it's one of the largest, yeah?
Okay.
But can you see here how close that is to the edge of the card?
Yeah.
On the top, the sides, and the bottom. Yeah?
Brilliant.
It is the largest that you'll get, because why waste? Yeah?
Yeah,
So all I need to
exactly.
do, and something I want to mention, can you see how this is? This is mine.
Okay.
This is mine that I've had probably, with sampling, it's probably 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had this one. They will curl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They will because of the pressure
because
and
of
the fine
pressure,
frame.
and they've been made really fine. Can you see how that's really? You may see some dies with quite a thick metal.
Yeah.
We have these made really fine specifically because the thicker the metal, the deeper impression it will give you on your card blank.
Yeah.
And you don't want to be limited by having like a 1/4 inch embossed detail all the way around.
Yeah.
It just finishes it off, but just
Perfect.
make sure when you stick it down that you've got it stuck down, that your card's there, and that your plates, I always say do the card trick. You're shuffling cards.
To
Make sure they're all
nice
flat
and even.
and even, because if you miss a place, then you end up hand cutting it out. And I've done that so many times.
While you're sending that through the machine, John, I've got a bit of an update because those stickles have gone. The first sellout of the night, they have gone. Well done those that got them. You're not going to be disappointed. Please don't hesitate on prices. Check your baskets out. Everything across the board is absolutely fine. You can see the phone lines are very busy again. When they're gone, they're gone. We can't bring them back. This is a clearance sale, the first ever that John Next Door has done with his own products. John has never done a sale on his products before, and you are guaranteed that these will have been out for a minimum of a year before this sale.
Yeah. I didn't get to use them.
I know you didn't.
But that means I have to
I was gonna borrow
that means
those
they're
tomorrow as
unused,
well.
which means I've got to put them back in the bag and send them back. If I'd got just one demo done with them, I could have claimed them as open and taken them home. Thank you.
I'm hoping there's a few things left for tomorrow because I'm
we might
guesting
have
tomorrow, and I
think-
was going to use some of your
I think we might
things
have to
tomorrow.
use those anyway.
Yes, maybe.
Yeah,
Will
we're
we
going
get
to
away
have to,
with
aren't
it,
we,
do you think?
Catherine? Yeah.
I think so.
But can you see there? That's what's come out.
Amazing.
There's a little bit left on there.
Yeah.
But that's all the waste. And I love that because I know people say it's only a piece of card, but it's a piece of card.
It's a piece of card that you've
Yeah,
purchased.
you paid for. Yeah. So, what I've done there is you can see, and if we can get in there, brilliant shot, Andy. Can you see that embossed line in the middle is completely clear?
It is.
But you see around the edge, because they're nice and fine, there's no pressure.
I understand
There's
now.
no heavy marks
Yeah.
to show that that was die cut.
Do you know, it's such a good point, John, as well, because sometimes with decorative dies, we want the embossed
Yeah.
effect, but on the edge of
You
a
don't want
card, if you
these.
put in other things, you just want that clean
No.
cut.
And I know this bit is going to seem like I'm teaching people to suck eggs, but something I found with shop-bought pre-cut cards, they're never folded, you fold them yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah? And what we do is we go like this and we fold it at the crease.
Yeah.
And when we do that, it goes off.
Yeah.
Always does.
Yeah.
And I found it doesn't matter what you do with the die or a commercially bought one. So what you do is you match the edges. Always match the edges. Even if you're buying your card blanks, I would strongly say do this because it's the same.
Yeah.
You push to the edge, yeah, and then you fold.
Perfect.
And
Look at
that
that.
keeps you a perfect
It certainly does.
fold. But this is, I think, 240 or 260 card.
Brilliant.
But that's it. That's a card blank done
Amazing.
in about 20 seconds, and it's done.
Wow. Well, you're loving these. 3/4 of the stock has already gone with the one-day special. That's just one of the dies. Remember, you've got another 3 dies. We're only less than half an hour in, actually. Very, very, very busy indeed. We're going to show you more. I know we've had an email in as well, John, and Maggie's emailed in asking a question that I wanted to know the answer to. I've noticed you've got a different die cutting machine there.
Yes, I am testing another one.
Another one?
I am testing another one.
Oh,
And
should we
I
be excited about this?
Possibly. course, potentially, but the best way I find is to test a machine as to whether we'll carry it, whether we'll stock it, whether we'll bring it to Hochanda, is to actually hammer it. And the best way I can hammer a machine is use it all the time at home and out on every demo and every show.
Perfect.
Yeah. But what we have done, I'm getting on with it really well so far as well. I think it's on the web. I'm not sure we've got the sample here. We have put on special offer the Crafts 2 storage bag. And
I noticed that when we went to the website.
Yeah, this is the biggest machine I've got, and this fits it.
Yeah.
Which I love. So it's even a big machine like this fits in the actual bag. The bag is brilliant.
That's got a wide mouth to it as well, hasn't it?
It has.
Oh, sorry, I'm not allowed to say too much.
But we will.
It's not available yet.
No.
It's being tested.
But
there's the bag. You don't need the machine to go for the bag, but if the machine becomes available, it will fit in the bag. Yeah. £17.99 is the price for the bag. A saving here as well, £9, 339,958. Great bag, this one as well. Do have a look on the website, because I did notice that there. I think there's some nice reviews on there as well.
So what I thought I'd do this time, just quickly, I'm going to show you, because I want to cut one of the smaller ones, the small scallop. So again, I'm going to cut this in the middle. I'm not going to go to one edge.
Okay.
I'm going to waste a little bit, but I think it's so much safer than going to one edge.
Okay.
But this is something that would cost you a fortune, because this is mirror card. And can you imagine how much it will cost you for a mirror card blank? To buy.
I know how much.
Special event, for a wedding, for something like that. It will set you back. And the other thing is that I found I can get away with making these card blanks in card I don't like. We've all got, if you're anything like me, I bought a load of mirror card years ago, you know, when it was vaunted as being brilliant and so cheap and everything else, that I've never used and probably would never use. But I found that sometimes when you put it, I mean, this is quite a pretty one, but when you actually put it onto, you make a card blank, you get away with murder sometimes.
And
again,
of course you can emboss this as well, and you've already got your fancy edge.
You go from edge to edge again. Yeah, match the edges. Push to the middle, push out. But then I've got, but if you look on there, can you see what I mean? There is no impression around that edge from the die.
Cut.
And be honest, with mirror card, if there was anything on that die that was going to give us that chunky line around it, it would show. And that's why I think it's valuable to show that.
Is that the same size?
Yeah.
It is, isn't it? I was just going to say, and just, I know this is just one of your pieces, but you do find that your mirror card can get marked, or you might, sometimes I've bought seconds as well, John, just because
I do that quite a lot.
Matting and layering. But if you, I know this has got a scalloped edge, but if you just mat and layer, just to see the edge there. So if you are using up your card, get your fancy edge. You can hide so much, can't you? You've got,
you really
as you say, a pattern you don't like particularly, or something that's marked or damaged.
Make it into a card blank. You'll get a beautiful edge around it, and then cut the panel to fit it and cover those marks. And this has come out of my thing, and Catherine can see it. If we can see it on air, there we can. It's scratched.
Yeah.
That's been that came out of my stash, and it's been a back of the car. You know, it's been scratched on grit and all sorts of things. But of course, as a card blank, I can cover that up.
Of course.
I can put all sorts on it.
Exactly. You're not going to see that, but you've got a beautiful edge to it.
Yeah.
Clean cut. Wow. 80% of the one-day special has already gone. We are just halfway into the show, just maybe a fraction over. 80% has already gone. You need to be quick. You need to check those baskets out. We cannot get any more stock. It's absolutely flying out. We had big stocks of this, but it's not going to come back. $19.97 is the price for all 4 dies. You can see the details down the screen. You have got the teardrop, you've got the large teardrop, you've got the small scallop and the large scallop as well. Absolutely amazing. And as John has told us there, he's been using these dies now with making samples and then launching them for over 2 years. You've got that clean cut edge. 330163 is the item number. Don't miss out on a bargain like that.
So what I thought, I'm going to show you a different way. We're going to use the scallop this time.
Okay.
Okay, but again, look.
Yeah.
It's like it's rocking.
Yeah.
You know, they will with the pressure because they're thin, but there is a benefit of that.
Yeah.
So again, making sure it's nice and in the middle of the card. Just spend a couple of minutes, well, it's not even that, is it? A few seconds, just making sure that it's in the right place.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, lid on. Yeah.
Okay,
Stack
pack
of
cards. Yep.
Yeah, run it through. But What we do is, the way that I design my dies is, when I want an embossed line, I have it normally made a little bit thicker. I was explaining in the last show, with the never-ending card, I give them like a yellow colour. Right. I want a thick, nice, I really want the emboss to come through. Winner!
Maybe the machine needs to come a little bit further into the counter.
Yeah, it doesn't normally do that. It normally stands there. But, you know, it's decided tonight to play me up, but that's what we do it for. So, this time, what I've done is on one side you can see the line, hopefully. I've done this in white just to annoy Andy, our director.
Oh,
just to make it difficult for him, because he hates white, bless him. Yeah? So you can see that, but on the other side you can barely see it. Yeah?
Yeah.
But what that means is, because I've got a clear line, I haven't had this made too deep.
Yeah.
So I haven't lost the strength in that, yeah?
Okay.
But what it means that I can actually do is I can turn this card, and I could do it in a card, I could do it in a machine, yeah? But I can actually, I'm going to match up there, the circles, yeah? I'm going to push to the middle and fold out. Obviously there's no fold line in there. But it gives me quite a unique gatefold card.
Oh!
Because I can then fold to there.
Oh, it's crossing over.
And fold to there.
Do you know what, John? I've got an update.
Yeah.
We are approaching limited stock on the one-day special. You need to be quick. I know I'm repeating myself, but I'm doing it for a genuine reason. We can't get any more stock. We had an awful lot of stock. I expected this to be busy. Didn't quite expect it to be quite as busy in the first hour, but it is absolutely flying. Do not miss out.
But I get then a really nice closure.
That is really
gatefold
lovely,
card,
isn't
but it doesn't look ruined in the middle.
No.
Because that line, unless you fold it, isn't really going to go.
No.
And again, but I just think there's so much I could do with that.
Have you noticed the screen, John?
Whoa, yeah.
Limited stock, limited stock.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't miss out. Please check your baskets out before you lose them.
Yeah. Right, okay.
Right.
So.
Well, shall we let you get ready for another?
Yes, I think that might be a good idea.
We'll see what we've got
do
left.
something with something else.
Now then, there you can see the one-day special. You need to be very, very quick on this. Limited stock now. £19.97 is the price. You're saving £19. Item number 330163. You can see the 4 different designs you're getting. It's not a choice. You're getting the whole lot. It is a fantastic price. Really, really is. That's going to go, I think, during this hour without a doubt. Now we've got something else for you. I'm going to show you 1 or 2 more. Another item, well, they've all been busy actually, but this one has been very busy as well. 20% of a huge stock gone on this one as well. Look at the saving. £26 saving. £21.96 is the price. You're getting all 4 sets. 15 dies in total. A great saving, over 50%, as I say. 272035 is the item number. Then we have another busy one. Gerbera is the next bundle. Over 1/3 of the stock has now gone. There we go, very busy. Now don't forget, with this one you've got various different dies. You've got pop-out dies there, so you can just pull out the petals on the flowers. You've got corners in there, you've got strips, you've got squares, you've got the outers, you've got the inners. Oh, it just goes on. 17 dies in total, £29.95. You're saving £31 on that one. So again, over 50%, 966782. And we've also got, this is a lovely set coming up. Quarter stock gone, 10 dies. You've got your bee balm and your ovals die set. This is beautiful for just £11.48. You're saving £13.50. Great for your boxes, your cards, your gifts. Oh, you name it, you can do it. 591324 is the item number. That's for that one there. And actually, I can give you some news, because the one-day special, look, it's gone, it's gone. Well done, everybody. Well done, it's gone. That's another one I was going to borrow for tomorrow.
I think we might, we have, oh, I think we've got, we may have got a while stocks last. We may have, I'm not sure.
Oh.
But I know that not these ones.
No, something different.
But there is something different in the card blanks that may be the deal of the day tomorrow morning at 7.
Oh, watch out. 7 o'clock tomorrow, then new deal of the day launches at 7 o'clock. We weren't fibbing, we weren't lying. We can't get back what's gone. It's clearance, great sale. When they're gone, they're gone. But watch out for 7 o'clock tomorrow for deal of the day. Oh, thank you for that, John.
Right, no worries. We'll sort you out because we were talking about your your show tomorrow.
I've got
we'll
picket
sort
fence
something
tomorrow, and I have so I said, oh, can I borrow 1 or 2 of your dies maybe to use? But if they've gone, I can't sell them, can I?
No. Right. So it's going to do with the Gerbera collection. And what I was going to do is I was going to show you the pop out because we sort of talk about it and don't always do it. So what you get with the pop out, so this is the solid die.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're going to have, first of all, we're going to have this, and it's designed so it cuts that circle in the centre for you.
Right, okay.
And if we want to, we can use the separate circle.
Lovely.
Yeah. Best way to place it, use a long piece of tape, pick up the middle die, lets you hang over, lets you make sure it's nice and even, and we get that down.
Good tip.
But the good thing is, because we've never done these together in a set, this is the other Gerbera circle, but can you see there, that one would give us a narrower background border if we want to, and that one is narrower than that. Yeah.
Ah, so you have got the options there.
This is your set.
Yeah.
As stand. Yeah. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use though the smaller one from the other set. There we go.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then I'm going to cut that from another colour.
Oh.
So I'm going to cut that from black to matte behind.
So because the one that you've taped there, it's not got the cutting edge on that more solid die, it's the flowers that are cutting, that's where the cutting edge is.
Yes. So actually, that was good. I've managed to pick up a piece of black card that it's obviously a piece of A3 that I've converted and turned into. So we'll just do that.
Okay.
We'll take that one down so I can put both of those through together.
Okay.
And we're going to get both of those.
Right.
See, I just love, I don't know what it is. You know, you say that, you know, we always have, and people at home, you must get fed up, because I get fed up sometimes, hearing favourite, and this is, you know, but we do move and change, and it's nice when you look back and go, oh, I forgot, I loved that. I really, and you do, and you forget about it.
You do, genuinely, and that's another thing we were talking about, and well, you found them, because those bags of goodies, there's lots of punches in there. Oh, my goodness, some of the punches, when you see them or you bring them out of your stash and use them, you think, why have I not been using these more regularly? You forget how good certain things are. You do, yeah. I mean, I actually found the amazing punches that we've got, the 3 set. Yeah. Because I've missed my plate a little bit there. They actually fit the Advent pop box that I did. Oh. So if you want quick layers for it, they're perfect. Yeah. But I'll grab those and we'll stamp some of those and we'll punch some of those in a minute, because details on the screen for some of the punches, the 3 large punches. These are, well, look at the saving again, saving £20. Really just paying for 1 there, but you're getting 3. £9.99 for all 3. These are big punches. You've got the circle, the flower and the decal square as well. Very, very useful. And again, I've said this before, but we forget about punches. And also, new crafters, maybe you can't start off with die cutting machines and die straight away. These are a great opportunity to get a sizable shape. Yeah. Aren't they, really, that you can then ink up or stamp over?
Yeah, they really are, and we miss out on that. We forget, as sort of very dedicated die cutters, I think sometimes we forget there are people without, and I had a brilliant message through last year from a lady who ran a scout group, and she said she was actually running out of ideas and getting fed up with die cutting everything for the scouts and the cubs to use, because it was so much time for her. Of course it would be. And she said the punches were brilliant because they can use them. Yeah, then they'd enjoy using them. They're not going to put their fingers in it. She said I can give them card and they can cut themselves. And we forget about that. There are kids who, you know, we shouldn't be letting near die machines.
Exactly. And also, you know, for groups like that, or if you've got grandchildren or your own children, you know, anybody that's younger that can't use the die cutting machines, they like to be involved. They want to do things themselves. Yeah. To be given something that's pre-cut takes away some of the enjoyment for them, doesn't it? It does.
I mean, I don't like to do that. If people come to my workshops, they'll see what I actually do is you'll cut with me. Yeah. You will cut what I cut. So I'm not going to spend hours pulling each one out, because you can get the effect. Can you see? I've just pulled 2 out there. In fact, I'm going to push that one down. Lovely. Wow. So I've got just one popping out. But as it stands on its own, get the sentiment from, cut the sentiment in the centre. That's it. You're done. How
wonderful is that?
Yeah.
And actually, you could snip that out if you wanted to quite easily, couldn't you? And have another different look. But because that's kind of a wreath shape.
I genuinely think life's too short, but you could.
You could, but what I'm seeing there, John, I like that effect of the ones that haven't been popped out, and then maybe just have a little spray of the 3D ones.
Yeah, and so it's cut as well. Yeah.
And then a centimetre across the middle. Oh, they are beautiful, aren't they? Wow, busy on this one as well. 40% of the stock has now gone. Let's show you everything that you're going to get, because it's not just one die set. You're getting 5 sets, 17 dies in total. I think there's something for everyone. You've got circles, squares, strips. They're cut in, they're cut out. You've got corners. Oh, everything going on there. £29.95, saving £31. That's over 50% off. 966782. Wow.
Right, so we were talking punches, and I thought it's only fair to show the punches.
Yes.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with my favourite to start with, to be honest, only because I haven't got the amazing ones here with me. I said to you earlier, I'd never seen this corner punch.
I don't know. I don't think I have either. Corner punches are great, but this is a larger one.
I've never seen one as big as this, and what we've done is we've put in, so the corner punch, I mean I've punched them there, but this is 240 GSM card, and usually with punches and some of the smaller punches, we know we're having to use paper.
Yes.
They don't have the pressure.
No.
That's it.
Do that again, John.
There we go.
I actually didn't think you'd actually press that down properly then.
So just so it's not, if you want to have a go, Catherine. How sharp is that?
That is very sharp.
I was really shocked. But look how big that corner is.
That is a big corner. And I'm thinking here as well with your 12 by 12s, if you're doing scrapbook pages or something.
Oh, nice.
Because you don't often see rounded corners unless you buy them pre-cut.
And you can't get a die to cut you a 12 by 12 in a, or a 12-inch strip even with those corners.
That works very, very well. And again, for your gatefold cards, you've got the nice rounded ends, but that's not, is it? We've got other ones as well.
No, you've got other ones as well, and these were quite clever. So you've got this one. And again, I'm using the 240 card, so I'm not cheating with paper. Yeah?
Yep. Okay, lovely. Yep.
But look at that corner.
Oh, isn't that effective? Oh, I like
that. A die
that.
could do that, but not as quick. So I'm pushing it in. It does take a little bit more pressure.
Yep.
But I'm going to let you have a go.
Okay.
There we go, Auntie Catherine.
I love it when you call me Auntie Catherine.
I know I shouldn't do that. It's because I've been brought up where I was in South Yorkshire.
Just like it.
When you didn't know somebody,
you called them
auntie or uncle. You weren't allowed to call an adult by their given name.
I've got nieces and nephews. I'm used to hearing it.
Yeah.
So it's quite endearing.
Do you want to have another go? But kids could do that.
They could.
It's not a lot of pressure. But look at that beautiful finish on those corners.
That is lovely. And if you wanted to put another colour behind there, you certainly could do. But just as it is, it looks amazing.
You know.
Oh.
Actually, wouldn't it look nice if you got the one day special? Cut a panel just to fit that card.
You can't, John, it's sold out.
And drop it on. I can. Right. But there's another corner as well.
Okay.
So I'm going to cut another piece. So this one gives you a little subtle rounded corner.
Okay.
Can you see there? Like a little Art Nouveau type or something, yeah?
That's nice, isn't it?
So if I put it on another colour, tell you what, I'm going to be really naughty now and put it on a really nice piece of card.
You can see now, look at that.
And you see that corner?
Yeah. Now if you pull it away a little bit as well, John, so you've got more frame showing.
Show more frame.
It just really that is nice, isn't it? Isn't that delicate?
And again, for your scrapbooking, just to finish off photos and things, yeah? So that's that one, but then there's this one. Now, this one is a little bit special, and I'd not come across this. It was Jane Smith who showed me this. There's a name for this, and I'm really sorry, Jane. You know what my memory's like. I can't remember. Now, this is 300 GSM card.
Oh, it is as well.
Yeah, this is my 300 GSM crystal card.
Wow.
So, you know, I don't want to...
I don't think I've ever punched through 300 GSM card.
Crafts to make quality products. Don't be fooled by the price we're clearing. They make really, I nearly swore then,
so
good
useful.
quality product.
Oh, don't do that, John.
But
we'll get taken off air.
we will, but if you can see there, you get...
I like that
I
one.
think it's called a Western corner, yeah?
I really like that.
It has a little trick, and so that you can do it, and if you're doing this with scouts, guides, with grandkids, with kids, whatever, it's so annoying when you get bits, then you go, oh, I have to go out and get. So we've actually included in everyone, it's a mixed colour pack.
I know what you're going to do.
You've got a mixed pack of the Joycraft, so again, it's not even, you know, we're not talking cheap.
Nice. No, we're not. Lots of different colours in there as well.
So every pack has 1, 2, 3, 4. Every pack has 6 colours, but your colour selection will vary. But they're all special finish. So here we go. Let's try and.
So you're getting 4 punches, 4 different corner punches, including that larger rounded corner, plus the yarn as well. There's everything you're getting on the screen for just £9.99. I'm going to say something again here, John. £15 saving, I would have expected to see at £9.99. These are at full price,
would say
exceptional value
off
anyway.
my head, this would be like a £40–45 saving, but we don't ever want to over-egg the pudding. We want to go with, you know, to be fair, so we said, what's the last price that we're doing them at? But what you can do with the Western corner and the thread, I'm going to put one little bit there.
That's a pretty thread.
Yeah, in one corner, and I'm going to go corner to corner to corner to corner to corner
to
corner to corner to corner to corner.
Look at that. And that gives a whole new look.
But that could be round any shape. And if I want to build it up a little bit more, or if I want to get the back working, you know, I can put it onto the back as well.
Yeah.
But I could build up different colours.
Of course.
But I'm using very little from that set. And again, I'm going to take a little bit more, because this is the sort of things that I could sit and play with at Christmas, to be honest. You know when you're not allowed in your craft room and you itch? You know when you're told that you're not allowed and it happens? This is the sort of thing you could happily sit with, but of course I can go across like that to there.
Oh, of course,
Take it to there. You know, I could start building up.
Yeah.
And again,
I like that, just across the centre.
I just think it's a nice...
It is, it's lovely.
But
and
it's something else you can do in the
you're
corner.
agreeing as well, because this one is also flying, excuse me, 30% of the stock gone. Not surprised at £9.99. In fact, they remind me of when I was doing my workshops in Doncaster, when we had the weekly workshops with the ladies, because we had the die cutting machines, we had the dies, but the ladies had round their corners with their punches.
Yes.
They didn't feel as though the cards were finished unless they're round, and it did make a difference rather than just matting and layering.
You don't
just if you've never had punches before, go for these, because you will use them.
You can't get, I will agree, to be honest, and it's pushed me more and more. I used to round all my corners, and you forget these techniques, but I'm just going to take this, I'm going to cut it down to 5x7.
Okay.
Yeah? Standard size, so this is a piece of nice fancy card. 5, 7, you know, nice standard British size. I always think of this as the British rectangle.
Yes.
Yeah, to be honest. And then I'm going to take a piece of this cream, and again, that's 300.
GSM?
Yeah. So I'm going to actually go in a bit further. I'm going to do this as 4 3/4.
Okay, yeah.
By 6 3/4. Yeah. Okay, there we go, to there.
Lovely.
So I've got what's effectively a nice, simple, plain, nice mat and layer.
Of course.
Yeah?
Yep.
But look what happens when I just round that corner.
Completely different look. And when you've got nice card like
when
that
I've got
red
lovely card like that red
you
velvet,
want to see it, don't you?
Yeah, but then suddenly that's a notelet.
Yeah.
That's not a mat and layer.
Yeah.
I could stamp one of the, because we've got some brilliant Marianne stamps, which I haven't even got to yet. A Marianne stamp bundle. I'll try and get to that in the next show, because we'll stamp something on that. But I could do that. But I can also, I've got the freedom to sort of say, well, that's still a bit plain, like you said, those ladies. So this is the small punch, 300 GSM velvet card. So this is a coated card, still going through.
Yeah, it is, with very little effort as well.
So I've gone then from that, so you might have to get this one on the overhead, Uncle Andy, to there.
Look at that.
But how much more expensive does that look than if I'd just done, you know?
Oh, and John, if you'd gone a little bit smaller with the inner one, and you could still do that thread around the edge as well.
I could actually do the thread around. I could have done the thread around the edge to actually hold it in place.
That's the point.
But of course, what I could do is to take a contrasting thread. So let's go with this brownie coloured one.
Oh, half the sucker's gone on the punches. This is the corner punches. You're getting the thread as well, or the yarn, but it's beautiful. You've got that glitz in there. A lovely fine thread, that I've got to say, John.
It really is. It's
beautiful.
It's lovely. You could. It was designed for sewing cards. You know when we did like the stitch cards? It was designed for that when Joy crafted those.
Maybe you do those stitch cards as well. You're going to use this, you're going to use those corner punches as well for rounding off the edges. Oh, so many options. £9.99, that is all you need to pay for all 4 punches and the yarn itself. 223531, there you can see. Don't forget you're getting that larger corner, the rounder there. You're getting the smaller version, you're getting that nice intricate sort of cut out border there as well, and then that lovely one that you can work with the yarn or just use as a decorative corner. Yeah. Look at that.
And I haven't prepped that.
No.
At all.
Effective. Very, very effective.
And again, I could go across or whatever else, but that was while you were, you know, it's about 30 seconds if that.
It was, to be fair.
We'll get so much more skills. If you don't have a die cutting machine, you can still achieve some brilliant craft results and look like you have.
Of course you can. Wow, we are busy. Phone line's still busy. In fact, the quickest and easiest way is to shop on the website. Let's just pop over there now. We've got absolutely loads of different bundles for you, but we have had so much interest across all of the different items here. Look at the savings that you're making. Please do keep shopping ahead. It is the quickest and easiest way on the website. If you're on the phone lines, do hang on in there, but we have got queues on the phones. We've got various punches. It's not just the corners. We've got those larger ones. We've got a whole bundle of smaller ones. The stickles have gone, unfortunately. There's that storage bag. Look, 5-star reviews on there for you. Oh, there's so much to see. So much to see. Wow. I just thought we kept talking about these big punches. We did.
But that's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
Absolutely enormous. I'm not even going to get time to open one of these and punch it, but I will at 8 o'clock, I promise. And if I can do it, I'll do it. I can't believe this hour's
over, John.
Is it that quickly?
You know, we're being counted down. Just keep going, keep going. Well, we're being counted out, but I'm sure we'll manage it. Stay with us.
Yeah.
Another hour at 8 o'clock.
At 8 o'clock.
I'm going to go